Hello and welcome back to another set of readings of Lotus Love Tarot 555. Okay, you guys, I am here for your full moon in Taurus reading. Oh my goodness, and this is considered a blue moon. So make sure you watch a little bit after your reading, and I'm going to tell you all about these energies that we're going to be experiencing with the next probably 48 to 72 hours. But as I always begin, thank you for the love and support that you continue to give to our channel. Now keep in mind that this mini reading, this is a very, very small reading because we're just trying to tap into the energies that you need to hone in on as you begin to set your intentions. So that's very, very important that you understand that this is not a full-fledged reading. This is a mini reading because what we're going to do is we're going to use these decks, and I actually brought in a couple more this time because I really want you to be able to set those intentions with a very clear, as much as a clear view as you can get. But you can apply this reading, mini reading, to your sun, your moon, your rising, and for some even your Venus sign. Hello to our cross watchers. Now keep in mind that these energies can flip-flop. So if it doesn't relate to you, it could definitely relate to your partner, or you could even be picking up on an energy that is surrounding you. Now we are slating this for the full moon that is coming in on October 31st. But keep in mind, you may hear something that has happened in the past, could have happened months ago, could be happening right now, could be something that's coming in for you in the near future. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Lotus Love Tarot 555. You guys subscribe to the channel, okay? And don't forget to hit that little bell, and every time I release a reading, you will be notified. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, which is that like, okay? And we do private readings as well. And our Patreon, you guys, we are rocking and rolling with the Patreon. For as low as $5.55 per month, you can get all of the extendeds and all the other goodies that we have over there, okay? All right, my loves, I think that is it. Now, on to your reading. And keep in mind, this is a mini reading, okay? Hello, my Sagittarius. Okay, you guys, let's get right into your reading. And again, this is a mini reading, and this is just for you to set your intentions for the full moon, okay? If you don't know how to set your intentions, information pertaining to that can be found below. There's a link right below, okay? So let's just get right into your reading and see where we are. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal messages need to go forth for the sign of Sagittarius as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on October 31st, 2020. What messages need to go forth? Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal messages need to go forth for the sign of Sagittarius as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on October 31st, 2020. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Sagittarius? What does Sagittarius need to know? Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Sagittarius as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on October 31st, 2020. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Sagittarius? What does Sagittarius need to know? What does Sagittarius need to know? Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, the Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Sagittarius as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on October 31st, 2020. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Sagittarius? Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, the Universe, bring these over here. Let me go ahead and do this shift now, Sagittarius, so I can get things in order. All right, there we go, we are ready. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Sagittarius as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on October 31st, 2020? What messages need to go forth for the sign of Sagittarius? What the Sagittarius need to know? What the Sagittarius need to know? Okay. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal messages need to go forth for the sign of Sagittarius as they begin to set their intentions of the full moon occurring on October 31st, 2020. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Sagittarius? What messages need to go forth for the sign of Sagittarius? What the Sagittarius need to know? Okay. It's like somebody just keeps handing me your cards. All right, my loves, here we go. Let's get started. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. All right, so remember, soulmates are people that we learn lessons from. Okay, all twin flames are soulmates, but all soulmates are not twin flames. So this could be a twin flame relationship, but you're in a space right now where you're learning a lesson. Anytime I see the soulmate card, it means that a lesson is being learned. Doesn't mean you don't love each other, but you're in a space of learning a lesson so your spirit will evolve. And that's generally where the pain comes in, because we don't want to learn the lessons, right? Temptation. Yeah, see, you've possibly been tempted to do something that you're not supposed to do out of the will of God, out of what you're supposed to be doing for your life. Okay, you're being tempted. See the double faces here, where one is looking in this direction and one is looking back. So you're being tempted because there's a lesson that needs to be learned. And this soulmate, I feel like, it's challenging your spirit into doing the right thing, and it's a fight there. Yeah, accelerated motion. You're being tempted, but there's a spirit in you that really wants to move forward. Okay, and so I feel like this soulmate is trying to teach you and show you, move forward, move towards the light. Don't look back. Don't be tempted to do things that are behind you. Look forward. Wow, this is such a spiritual reading already. I'm like feeling this. Transformation, my goodness. This card literally just came out. Transformation, this is change. This is change. This is something needing to change. This is something needing to die in you. This is a scorpionic card. And when this change happens, it's going to be enlightenment for you. It's going to move you back towards this light that we're talking about here. But there's something that needs to die. There's something that definitely needs to transform. It needs to change within you. And whatever that thing is that's causing you to be tempted, that needs to die. And that's where your enlightenment is going to come from. You're needing to ask Archangel Michael to help you with this situation. So you're needing spirit to help you with this, because I feel like this transformation is probably bigger than where you are right now. But spirit is reminding you that with God, you got the power. Use your abilities to resolve the situation. You can do it. And you're going to have to do something you don't want to do. You're going to have to dig deep down and make a decision that you don't want to make, but I feel like you need to. And I feel like it's more so pride. You're going to have to really put your pride down and make the best decision for your life. Yes, it may be something you want, but that may not be what's good for you. Okay? And Spirit is telling you, you got the power to change this. You need to have your motion going towards the light and not towards things that you're tempted, because that's going to stop your progress. See, Spirit is saying, be assertive in making the right decision. Be assertive in doing the right thing. And no need to worry. Wow. No need to worry. It's all going to work out for your good. Okay? But make the right decision. That's so important, to keep your movement going forward. Stay focused on the light. All right, my loves, if you want to do a private reading, information pertaining to that can be found below. Until next time, bye-bye. All right, you guys, we are here to talk about this blue moon that is coming in on October 31st, 2020. It actually will be coming in at 7:49 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And this full moon will be at in the sign of Taurus. So you need to expect major revelations during the blue moon in Taurus. I mean, like major revelations. It's like lightning's going to strike, okay? And for this being a blue full moon, what that means is that it doesn't mean that the moon is going to actually be blue. But you ever heard of the saying once, it's once in every blue moon? That's a saying that, people say from time to time. Well, what that means is that it's a rare occurrence. It's something that doesn't happen too often. And so with this full moon, this will be the second full moon in October. Okay, we had one October 1st, and now we have our second one October 31st. And so there is the same blue moon once every blue moon. Okay. And it's happened with this second full moon. It's happening to be fallen on Halloween, and it's a lot that's going to be going on with this energy. Okay. This is, with Halloween, this is when the veil between the material and the spiritual worlds is said to be at its thinnest, okay? So we can expect this blue moon to reveal some very deep emotional insights. This may be a continuation or culmination of whatever arose for us when the full moon was in Aries. So if you were starting something October 1st and you're still kind of in that same situation, this could be the culmination of that, okay? So we've had a month to kind of mull over and flesh out these initial situations and perceptions that we initially have. And now it's kind of culminizes. It's kind of time to bring it to an end. And now we can anchor them into our embodied experience, so to speak. And so after all is said and done, you need to understand, well, what about Taurus? What about this fixed earth sign Taurus? And so while spiritual energies are running high this time of year, it's through our bodies and our physical senses that we experience them fully. So with this full moon, the most essential revelation is the reality of we are consenting to change. Taurus often resists change, preferring to stick with, what's comfortable and familiar. But at the same time, though, it's deeply connected to the natural cycles of life. The changing of the season, the waxing and the waning moons that make change a basic fact of life. So in fact, as the sun in the opposite sign of Scorpio reminds us change is the most and only constant in life, this makes it kind of crucial not to get too attached to the things remaining as they are. Okay? Remember, we are in Scorpio season, so you got those two opposites there. So we should savor each joyful moment, knowing that it will not last forever. And similarly, we can rest assured that painful moments will also pass. So just remember that there's plenty of magic that's going to be found during the Scorpio season. And this full blue moon being in Taurus, there's going to be a lot of energy surrounding this. So hang on. Everything is going to be okay. All right, my loves. Until next time. Bye-bye.